Hi, my name is Starr. I recently graduated from Full Sail University in Digital Arts and Design, and now I'm in my mastery program where the focus major is media design. As of right now, my career goals is to be a product and packaging designer for a beauty company, cosmetic company, or anything in the beauty and fashion industry. In my digital arts and design major, my main focus was packaging and color theory. We were taught many things between 3D, motion graphics, print and color, and even projection mapping. I'm currently in my first month of my master's degree program. We were assigned an online book called Strategies for Finding Your Life Task. In the book, there's a thing called the Darwin strategy, which is identifying the perfect niche for you. Within the Darwin strategy, there's two main paths that they explained. One is the Ramachandran path. It's basically where you find a general job that fits you, and then you find within that job more specific niches. The second path is the Matsuoka path. This is where you find a specific niche that really suits your interests. And then once you find out everything that you can about that job and actually work in that career for a while, you find mastery skills that you can perfect in. One example of that is for somebody who works with hair. Once they find out that obviously they want to work with hair, they can then go in further, and if they want to be a hair colorist or hair stylist, they go further in that path, take extra courses to become a master at that skill. One more strategy that my book explained was the adaptation strategy, which is basically letting go of the past. A lot of people, when they first graduate high school, they don't know what to do, and they just go to college, and then they're forced into a major, whether it's because of their parents or their society. They eventually go into that job, and they don't really like what they're doing. So this adaptation strategy is basically saying, okay, you can let go of what you've done in the past. You're further along in your life, so you know exactly what you want to do, and now you can portray it and do what you want. So being 19 years old, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about how I graduated high school so early at 17 years old, how I graduated college with a bachelor's degree at 19 years old, only half the time of what normal people take. Some people graduate high school, they don't know what they want to do with their lives. And a lot of people, unfortunately, don't get the chance to go to college. And there's a quote that says some children are more aware of their limitations instead of their inclinations. They're unaware that they're able to do whatever they want to do when they're older, as long as you put your heart to it. In the book, it says, when you're faced with deficiencies instead of strengths, ignore your weaknesses and resist the temptation to be more like others. In society, there is a lot of people and their opinions. Social media, especially with it being as big as it is now, you want to be able to look like others, act like others. You want jobs like others, but do you have the ability to get there? Everybody will have an opinion about you and what they think that they want you to do. And honestly, it's all about your interests. When reading my mastery book, I related specifically with one path. It's called the Ramachandran path. It's where you find a generalized field that fits you and going further in it. My generalized field, as I always knew, would be some kind of art or design. After high school, I realized more in the design path than the art path. When I came to Full Sail and I picked the design major, I knew that I'd be learning information that I would have never learned on my own. Once I figured out that I wanted to be in the design path and graduating from the bachelor's degree, then I looked deeper, trying to find out what exactly I wanted to design. And that's when it occurred to me that I love beauty and I love fashion, specifically makeup and the artistry of it. I may not be a makeup artist, but I want to be able to influence people. My long-term career goal is to be a creative director. And for those of you who don't know, creative director basically is the head of the design team, because it will allow me to incorporate my design factor and the fact that I'm good with communicating with people and be able to direct them and manage them to get a job done and have everybody happy in the end of the day. There's a few short companies that I would wish to work with one day, but I know that I'm gonna have to get a nice client list before I'm able to work with them. Just to name a few, I would like to work with Benefit Cosmetics, ColourPop Cosmetics, Too Faced, and Tarte Cosmetics. A female singer asked me to create her album cover. She wanted me to be a photographer, edit the photos, create the whole album cover, and do it all within a week. Now, I have no problem with this because of Full Sail University. I'm used to time constraints and being able to finish a project within a few days, not even a week. Within this project, I'm enhancing my photography skills, my photo editing skills, my typography, and being able to deliver a project on a tight deadline. If you'd like to follow me on social medias or my Behance, I'll link everything below. My social medias are always at @LissaStarr with 2 R's. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.